Hi, my name's Simon. I'm Osteopath and personal trainer with Leaf, and this is my client I'm going to be working with today, who's Catrin. British weightlifting and represented Wales. Former national champion.
Yes.
Originally she came to me, she has some left knee pain, so we've tried to correct that. We've noticed that she's had a leg length discrepancy as well, which is through genetics, so we actually put a little lift into her shoe to help combat that and bring her hips back into balance. So today I'm going to have a look at hips, shoulders, and see how everything's working, and then we'll go down and do some core work and some bit of strength work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, so just looking at shoulders, we've got slightly raised on this left side, so just kind of feel through muscles and whatever, how it feels, what's going on. And then I'm going to have a feel of the shoulder joint itself. So just let me move you, it's just nice and relaxed. So looking at range of movement, how things feel at the end of range of movement. So we look for two things, we look for a bony end feel, and we look for a spongy end feel. So spongy end feel is where the muscle is going to stop us, and then we just have that little bit of extra give. So it literally just feels a bit springy. If we go a bit further, we then get to a bony end feel, and that's where the joint stops us from moving any further. So ideally, we want a little bit of spring, so we've got that there, and then if I go a bit further, we can feel that end range. So with Catrin with weightlifting, she does a lot of clean and jerks and snatches. Obviously we need to be able to extend right the way through here, so muscles at the front, through pecs and things like that. We need to be able to get that flexibility through there to open up these shoulder joints. Okay, thank you, just relax. So now I'm going to look at hip height, and I know that we've got one hip that's slightly higher than the other. Okay, which is normal. I'm not too worried about it in this position, because once we've got shoes on and we're lifting, we've got that little razor in there, it'll just help to balance everything off. What we'll also have to feel is through the lumbars, the lumbar muscles, make sure that they all feel quite nice. Nothing's overly tight, a little bit of tightness on that right side.
Yeah, I felt that actually, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then if you come and lie down for me. So what I feel now is hips. So again, looking range of movement for internal and external rotation. And then obviously, because we need to get into the bottom of a deep squat, we'll take the knee right up to the shoulder, see how that feels. Any pain, any discomfort?
No.
Any of those movements? And how's this knee feeling now?
Better, thanks. Yeah, better, yeah.
So what we can do now, we can check through the knee. No discomfort?
Nope.
So I'm going to apply some pressure to the side of the knee. I'm going to straighten that leg. That feels okay?
Yeah.
That way. So we just checked the meniscus inside the knee. Now I'm going to check ACL, PCL, anterior cruciate ligament, and posterior cruciate ligament. They all feel good. And then just the general feel of how the knee moves itself. And then we'll go to the other side. We'll go through everything again, so check internal and external rotation. That feels okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Knee up to the shoulder. That's all okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Once more. And then back to the knee. Feels okay? No discomfort?
No, that's fine.
Apply pressure to the side. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And relax. Okay, so what we'll do now, we've looked at how Catrin's moving, everything feels good. We'll go downstairs to the platform and we'll do some core work and some activation work ready to start some lifts.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we've got is core exercise. We bend the knees and keep your feet flat. And what that does, it rotates the pelvis back slightly, which shortens the distance between the pubic symphysis, bottom of the ribs. So when we apply our core, everything switches on, everything is up through our back. That's why I'll place my hand through there so I can feel the muscles tense. When we lift the legs, if the core's not strong enough, then the back will arch and I'll feel that pressure lift up. With Catrin, she's pretty awesome, so her back stays nice and flat and nice and controlled on my hands. So what we're going to do now is progress it on a little bit further to a more advanced core exercise, which will be similar to a dead bug that people know. So this time we'll lift up and we're going to start off with this leg and this arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leg will go out, this arm goes that way,
Yeah.
come back, pause. That leg will go with this arm.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this time I'm not going to put my hand under your back because I know you're strong enough.
Okay.
So we're going to lift up
Yeah.
from there and then we're going to go 10 each side.
Okay.
So we'll start that one and this one. Let's go. Bring up. Cool. And come back. Pause. Now this one and the other arm. Good. 1. And what I can do, I can just apply a little bit of pressure to make sure core's nice and tight all the time. Keep breathing for me. And we can feel, just to make sure that the back's not lifting, not arching. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
You still breathing?
Just about.
Good. You're laughing, so I know that core's working. Okay, then we'll go one more each side.
Okay.
And relax. So there's a way that people can cheat doing this. Excuse me. So what they will do is when they bring these legs up, what we want to do is hold them in that position as that leg will extend. To cheat, as that leg extends, people will bring this leg back and that'll counterbalance the pelvis and it won't put as much load through the core. So whenever you're doing that exercise, that's where you want to be.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
And relax.
I think it was handy to reinforce that exercise because the first time we did it was last week, that exercise, right? So I found it useful to reinforce what we were doing because I've been doing it 2 or 3 times after I've seen you, but it's nice to know that I'm doing it, still doing it right. Yeah, and I've been doing it by myself right. But good, yeah. I thought my core. I don't know if that's just me, but it felt stronger. I felt like I was breathing a little bit better today. So yeah.
Good. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the content. If you want to know any more, give us a follow and a like, and hopefully I'll see you soon.